As it's me, it's Queen Aset Haru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Okay, so a lovely young man asked me in the comment section yesterday if I thought it was a good idea to be friends with his ex. Now, I've pondered this for many, many moons, and I am not a fan. I'm gonna tell you flat out, I don't have friendships with my ex is or my situationships, I'm gonna call them, simply because of the fact I didn't belong with any of them in the first place. And when it was over in every case, I was happy they were gone. So I didn't really want to maintain a relationship, okay? That's first and foremost. So I'm going to give you full disclosure about my feelings about it. I feel like it gets in the way as you're trying to move on, as you're trying to move forward. I feel like it can get in the way sometimes because sometimes the person has an ulterior motive, which I'm going to talk about now. Likewise, it holds you in the energy from the past and it's time to move on. Like my favorite song by Meatloaf, the last line or one of the last lines, and then you see that it's time to move on. So if you're still holding on to that person, you're not moving on. So I don't like that. I don't like that energy. Now, if I had an ex that I really felt strongly about maintaining a friendship with, I would. I have one ex that I do talk to here and there. One situationship, ex situationship, a Taurus that I talk to like once a year or something like that, but I wouldn't say we're friends. So let's talk about my breakdown of this. Basically, it goes like this. You can have a friendship with your ex if you feel strongly about it. If both of you are maintaining the friendship for healthy reasons. There are healthy reasons to have a friendship with them, and there are non healthy reasons to have a friendship with them. The healthy reasons would be because you had a friendship, you were romantic for a short time, it didn't work out, you decided to go back to being friends. Fine. That's not bad, I can see that. But sometimes, many times, one or both of them is maintaining the friendship because they want to get back together. And they're not always revealing this to you. So sometimes you break up with somebody and they say, let's be friends, because they want to keep tabs on you. They want to keep check on you. They want to make sure nobody else comes along. They want to talk you out of people that you might want to see. I've seen it all, y'all. Seriously. I've seen people stay friends with their exes so they can cock block is what they call it, is keeping anybody else from getting with their ex. And sometimes they do nasty shit. Like seriously. Like they might, send messages. I'll tell you, in one case, one of my clients, her ex sent messages. They were supposed to be friends, and her ex sent messages to her current boyfriend and telling him how she, wasn't shit, basically, and was going in about, lying, making stuff up, the whole nine. And that boyfriend fell back off her because he felt like, you got something going on. Even if the boy is lying, something with this is not right. Because he's always, she was always friendly and friends, quote unquote, with her ex. So the boyfriend was like, something ain't right here. So he fell back, and she was devastated about it and was all mad at her ex. But I was like, I told you not to maintain their friendship in the first place, because he's not being your friend because he wants to care about you or be there for you or be cool with you. He's doing it to keep you from moving on. He's going to try to sabotage every relationship that you have. And sometimes it's the flip. Sometimes you're maintaining the friendship because you want the other person back. And you're sabotaging yourself. And you might low key hate, or you might big key hate, depending upon where you're at with it. So like I said, it depends on if it's a healthy reason. Now, also another unhealthy reason is you guys could be just codependent on each other. And if you're codependent on each other, you need to separate. because he need to go do him and grow up and heal and do whatever you got to do, whatever that dependency is coming from something unhealed in you. So you have to go by yourself and heal the dependency, both of you, because codependents are usually both dependent on each other. So I'm dependent on you because I'm an alcoholic, for example, and I need you to cover up when I'm drunk and messing up, and cover up for me at work and cover up with the kids and things like that. Likewise, you're dependent on me because you don't make enough money, so you need my financial help. So here we are holding on to each other out of codependency and not out of love, not out of friendship, not out of genuine feelings, you see? So if it's a codependency, and a lot of times it is, a lot of times it's either a codependency or is that one of the two or both of them want to hold on to the other person. They don't want to change. They don't want to step up to the plate. They don't want to do what they have to do to show up in the freaking relationship, but they want to hold on to you and keep you from moving on. And I've seen this time and time and time again. And that's why I don't do it, and that's why I don't really recommend it. But there are people I know who feel very strongly about this. As a matter of fact, I know one woman, she's a lesbian, and she's married to a different person now. Her ex is married to a different person, and they maintain their friendship because they were friends in the first place, got together, it didn't work out romantically, and they decided to continue being friends. Now they get together, they have dinner together, they went to each other's weddings. They decided to seriously maintain a real friendship from a place of maturity and healthiness. So if you can do that, then I say do it. But in most cases, you can't. So my thing is that you have to get to the bottom of what's really there for you. Don't be lying to yourself. Tell yourself, I want to maintain this relationship with Billy because whatever that blank is, that because, that's going to determine if you should do it or not. Now, let's say you have a healthy reason, but Billy does not. You need to make sure you're both on the same page. And if Billy's not on the same page, that doesn't mean that y'all can't have the friendship. It means you might not be able to do it right now. Maybe you just need to come apart, let Billy figure out his life, get to a healthy space, and then maybe 10, 15, 7, 5, 4 years later, you can have a friendship. So my thing is that you have to get very real and very serious about why both of you want it, and you both have to be on the same page. So if you're both on a page that's healthy, you guys can move forward. If you're not on that page, I recommend you either do not do it or you just don't do it right now. You see, because you could break up and 5 years later be with somebody else and see Billy again, and he could be married and have kids and a family, and y'all decide to have lunch as a family, every once in a blue moon. Those kind of things can happen. But when you have a relationship wound and it's fresh, the emotions are fresh, in the very beginning, all that pain, all that suffering, all that stuff that's going on, in the very beginning, sometimes it's not even possible to go in that direction. So I'm not going to say no. I'm just going to say that it's very difficult, and you have to both be coming from a healthy place. And you have to be sure, because remember, some of these situations of treachery that I told you about, these situations were situations where the people, they didn't know, they were oblivious. Let me give you an example. I used to be friends with somebody, and this person had a very strong romantic interest in me. I was kind of interested in this person, but something kept holding me back. Something kept telling me, don't do that. And luckily I did not. The whole time we were in a friendship, which was for many, many years, every time I liked a woman, I would introduce her to this woman, or I would talk about the woman or something, send picture of her, something we talk about, look at pictures, whatever. She'd always have a million reasons why this person wasn't this person wasn't that. Now, I didn't think nothing of it because in most cases I had came up with the same opinion, but come to find out, she was trying to keep me from getting with another person. You see, now this is not an ex. This is no somebody I was never with, but I'm pointing it out because right underneath my nose, she was sabotaging my relationships, and I didn't even realize that it was because she wanted me to get with her. You see, and this happens a lot with exes. They will sabotage you, tell your other person things, tell you things about the other person, make up stories. One girl was telling me that her current girlfriend lives still with her ex. Never good. Never good. So her current girlfriend still lives with her ex. And she was telling me that the ex will tell the current girlfriend lies about her. Like she told her that she took something, stole something. She told her that she, saw her abusing her son. Just different things like that to make the girl break up with her because she wants her back. But yet and still, she's already done moved on in another relationship herself. Just messy, nasty and messy. So, like I said before, you guys have to be really healthy to pull something like that off. And I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably a 9 trying to pull it off. That's the level of difficulty. It's going to be about a 9. So you have to really make sure you guys are both in a good, healthy place before you even consider it. Otherwise, you're just pretty much codependent on each other, emotionally holding on, not ready to let go. That kind of thing. It's all those kind of things that really make it not a healthy situation. So think about that seriously. I really hope that helps. Okay, guys, time for me to get going. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you know somebody who is contemplating this question, please send them this video. Also, what do you think? Are you friends? I mean friends, real friends. Real friends. Not just, oh, we smash sometimes, or we talk here and there. Are you really friends with any of your exes? And how did you guys get to that point? Let us know in the comments section. We want to know the tea too. Likewise, if you guys want to send me any love donations, my birthday is tomorrow. I turn 42. So I'm going to leave my PayPal in case anybody wants to send me a donation. No donation is too big or too small. Likewise, if you would like to get a tarot reading, I will leave my email. Please email me if you would like an appointment. If you want me to answer a free question, you can drop it under this comment section, and I'll leave my social media as well. Okay, guys, see you later.